Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Raul, and he's being shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Totti. Can he get onto this? Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. And we have our very first corner. He's rising! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific effort! He will be livid with himself. Paul. Chris chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Berbatov. Getting up there! That's put paid to the danger. Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He
goes for the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Berbatov plays it short. Batistuta! And Berbatov! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Berbatov certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Batistuta. Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is just off target. Scholes concedes a free kick for that. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Decent hit from there. Costa-Curta gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And it's Batistuta. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Scholes, renowned for his long-range shooting. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Wan-Bissaka cuts out the pass. That has not gone well. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Costa Curta can clear it away. Schlotterbeck. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And here's Van Basten, out towards the flank. Gerrard delivers. And it's hoisted clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Always onto this. Oh, well played, well played.
Raul have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Scholes. Scholes. Timber did well to stay calm there. And he's there to get it away. Scholes. Raul. And Berbatov.
2 added minutes has been
Hoisted
indicated.
upfield by the keeper. Gives it back. Gerrard. Timber. Raul. Looking for options for movement. He's onside. Wan-Bissaka. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please take this opportunity to pay
And we are
visit
up
our
to the
official
break.
store, where
What a pleasant
memorabilia from
surprise to
today's
see
match are now
how
available.
open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
On the field.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Coming on
So
the
we're
field.
straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. Son Heung-min! Schlotterbeck with the clearance. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Forced to go. Can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Sheffield are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect...
There's the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So what can they make of this? And he's running through. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh no, what has happened here? He's in one-on-one. He's having a shot! Goal! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Alzara with the lead. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Sheffield really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Van Basten looking to play him in, and this is Raul. And he cuts out the supply. Deftly away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That has ended up in no man's land. Scholes. De Paul.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he can thump it away. Now, can they get him away? Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's fabulous. And he whips it in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Succumbs to the pressure. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And they've got rid. Costa Curta. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Basten picked out brilliantly. And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Corner number 2 then.
Rodrigo de Paul. Number 20. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Son Heung-min with the short one.
Batistuta.
Son
Coming on the
Heung-min.
field.
He has found the way through. He's in a good position here.
Number 18.
That's put paid to the danger.
Youth. Number 21. Fernando
Alzara
Torres.
can really think about the
Substitution.
precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Chiellini is there, and he can get that clear. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And this is Son Heung-min. Van Basten.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the...
Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
Yeah, he'll certainly be... It's Son Heung-min! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Great vision. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! That's another chance! And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Iraq have got it back and they'll have another go.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And the ball's come loose here. Messi. Mbappe is onto this. And this is Messi. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And he's making progress on the ball. Batistuta. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Al-Zahra are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Scholes. Son Heung-min! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Messi. That's been slipped through. Schlotterbeck. Couldn't squeeze it through. Conte. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Al-Zahra are looking to go forward now. Knocks it out wide. Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. Scholes, renowned for his long-range shooting. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal, chance here to counter. Timber. No way through there. Yamal, and this is Ronaldo, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Scholes. for Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Batistuta. And this is Messi. Elects to cross. And a neat finish. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both.
And the shot! It's hit the upright. Showing good feet. And this is Son Heung-min. Mbappe. And the counter is on. That pass has been well intercepted. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's good play from him.
Added time.
Real chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity. And this could be the final action of the first half. Shoots! Collar. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
We are glad to inform you
So
that
there was
today's
the
match
first
day
half.
programs are
Well, you have
available
to
from
ask
stands
questions how
located
this
by
has
the
stayed
gates.
1-1, Peter.
I'm sure
I
they
do
will make
think,
fine
though, that the
souvenirs.
way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real
Substitution.
concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Neymar chasing after it, and it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Iraq ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Dembele. And it's Neymar. Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the finish! Cannavaro getting this one clear. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Son Heung-min goes short. And that is out of play. Brilliantly cut out. Neymar. Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. And back to the keeper they go. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he finish? It's a goal! Into the lead once more.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Iraq have their lead. Adams gets over and intercepts. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Knocks it into space. Aimed at the far side. Tries to get it clear.
Al-Zara really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
He has found the way through. And this is Raul. And he's definitely onside. And he was alert to it.
Number 18.
Vicious ball here.
Number 17.
Dembele is flagged offside.
Number 13. Raul. Substitution in progress.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Right, Dembele. Scholes. Now Costa Curta.
Al-Zara really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Conte. Batistuta. Plenty. Neymar! It's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Son Heung-min. He's going for goal! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Marquinhos makes the interception. Scholes. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Diaz. And he welcomes it in. Berbert shot at goal! And another try! And yes, it's there! And what a climax we have here! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
Al-Zawra give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Son
There will
Heung-min,
be 3 minutes added
Costa
time.
Curta. Showing great feet there. Berbatov. Diaz!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cross to the back post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Quick reminder today,
Your final
please
thoughts,
have your
Jim?
entry
Look,
tickets
Peter,
at hand
a
as
strength
it's
in
time
any
for
team
announcement.
has to be...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans have
and
pulled out all
welcome
the
to
stops
today's
to make
match.
this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar. Applies the finish! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! An extraordinary start, breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most...
That is Sluta! Oh, glorious! a finish of the highest order. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Looking to play him in. Brilliantly cut out. Raul. Son Heung-min. It's a pretty loose pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Batistuta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. It's Son Heung-min! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Van de Ven. It's not an especially good pass, that. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Very nicely done. Pings in across. Roll! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
And he's managed to get free. Raul. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, Red, nice interception. No, he's just misjudged that one. Veron is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Neymar is eyeing up his options in the middle. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Messi. And it's Veron. And he was quick to react. Veron is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Chance to deliver. Opts to play it back. And he was alert to it. Messi. So what can they make of this? Rummenigge touches it back. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Alzara clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Diaz is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Scholes. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's shifting. Oh, he's having a go! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And they are disappearing out of sight. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Alzara find a position of real strength now. Albert Ferrer. Raul. And it's Neymar. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Son Heung-min. Alzara disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Scholes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar. Raul, not the most accurate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Batistu, and he's decided to go for it. And that is a truly outstanding save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Alzara with the corner, there first. They've played it short. Stood up well to him there.
2 added minutes has been
Alzara
indicated.
have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Out towards the flank. Now it's Messi. And for the first half, that is that. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Alzara marching seemingly on towards victory. 3-0. Takes a shot! Smashing save, really good save that.
Alzara are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. And the ball is out of play. Baron. Raul. Baron. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
This game already looks like a fait accompli. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge. Veron. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And he cuts out the supply. Albert Ferrer.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Costa Curta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rummenigge. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's an excellent interception.
Alzara have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that is a little undercooked. Baron. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Son Heung-min. Now there's a fine ball. Crosses it in. That is a brilliant interception. Shifted it to the flank. Rummenigge. Nicely intercepted. Costa Curta. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rummenigge. Tries to play it through. And here comes the corner. Rummenigge! Against the crossbar. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's come loose. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's gone loose. Oh, easy pickings there. Diaz. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Great ball, and he's in here. Impressive jump. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Alzara needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
He's having a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And another try! They're on! He's put his foot right through that one. Alzara clearly now in lead preservation mode.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Raul driving forward. Batistuta providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, such a clever touch.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Well taken goal. And with that, he takes home the match ball. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around.
And there's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Son Heung-min goes short. And the shot! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And here's Messi. Oh, nice touch. That is good strength. And this is Neymar. He's onside. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is well cleared. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's a sharp little ball. He's having a shot! Jude is flagged offside. And it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alzawra replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Hakimi. Oh, well played, well played. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Batistuta. Son Heung-min! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Neymar picks it up from the goal kick. Costa Curta. Goes for the shot! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! A finish of true class! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Alzawra have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Batistuta. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's found a way past.
Such good technique.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Mbappe gets flagged offside. And this is Neymar, and he's managed to get free. There's the towering head. Crossbar comes to the rescue. He's had it nicked away. That's destined for the flank. Here's the return pass.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Diaz is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Batistuta, oh, he's bustling through here. He slid. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And now he has two. Alzara are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Neymar. Mbappe has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ball is over the line. And it's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. And Neymar. Knocks it into space. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. That's tidy. Neymar. And here's Diaz. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Added time.
Now it's Yilmaz. Can he get on the end of this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Van Dijk. Yilmaz. Ødegaard. And it's Neymar. Juve providing an outlet on that flank.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And we've reached half-time.
Alzara are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
About to be towed away.
Alzara looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution.
So off we go again. Batistuta finds himself offside. The message is clear, none shall pass. Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Diaz going forward.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That is good progress on the left. Messi. Cross needs to... Oh, great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Looking for the run. Neymar picks it up out wide. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's being urged to shoot. Al-Zawra with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Costa Curta. Now it's Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? That is lovely. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get onto this? Diaz chasing after it. And it's Messi. He's found a way past. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Good ball, good take. Oh, that was vital. Messi. Now it's Diaz. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's Son Heung-min! Denied by an instinctive save.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's an imaginative pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now it's Messi. He's through here. And this is Neymar. Here it is, crossed in. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
And it's Son Heung-min. Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it. Neymar. It's a promising position. And this is Messi. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. Scholes. And the pass is intercepted. Al-Zawra can consider themselves just about safe now. That pass has been well intercepted. Camavinga. Now it's Neymar. 5 minutes left on the clock. Costa Curta threads one in. It's Son Heung-min! They've got to be quick to recover this. Hangs one in. And that is expertly dealt with. Mbappe now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi in with the challenge. Jude. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Reminder today, please have your
Son
entry
Heung-min
tickets at
voted
hand,
man
as
of the
it's time to
match,
announce
and
today's
deservedly
winning
so.
lottery winners.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might
everybody,
not
and
feel like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. So Dina between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The Big Easy, for me, there was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
Ah, he's given it away. And it's Kaká. He shifted it to the flank. Knocks it out wide. DiMarco receives it in a good position here. DiMarco. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Son Heung-min. He's looking wide. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's going to go a long way. Iraq couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Foot in, spread it left. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marcelo, spread out to the left. DiMarco. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Some good work on the right flank here. Great defending, strong and determined. Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And this is Batistuta. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! Just the wrong side.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And it's Marcelo. Kaká can so cleverly bypass the press. That has been slung wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mbappe with the short one. And here's Mbappe. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Maldini cuts it out. Marcelo. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's DiMarco. Cross to the back post. Oh, good effort. It's there! And it's Iraq who take the lead. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players...
And a chance! And now they can clear their lines. And it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Son Heung-min. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, strongly challenged there. Kaka looking to be a menace in the final third. Collier. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's going wide left. That's going across goal. Schlotterbeck with the clearance. Costa Curta. Sung. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball.
Al-Zahra truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, cracking ball. And it's made its way to him. And he's straight offside. And here's Mbappe. Timber. And it's Son Heung-min. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Looking for the run. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And he lines up a cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Oh, what has happened here? Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Son Heung-min deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Indicated.
Yeah. Now Mbappe. He's found a way through. And the finish! Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Sung. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Al-Zahra go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Son Heung-min. Good take, and is he in? Vieira. Mbappe, never the sort to be shot shy. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Pinches it off him. And here's Diaz. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. That's a good foray he's making. Koller looking understandably energised after his goal. Aims beyond the defence. DiMarco. He's rising! And no mistake. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Iraq are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Sung. And it's Son Heung-min. This is a promising build-up. And this is Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! A gets the crossbar. Cannavaro is there to clear. That is great defending, so alert.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
That's beautifully weighted. Good ball, good take. That's destined for the flank. Looking for the far post. Costa Curta clears it away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Stam, always a very imposing presence at the back. Marcelo. Mbappe. Elects to cross. Oh, great leap! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Alzara choosing to make the first change.
Number 17.
A case now of complete control.
Number 14.
Messi.
Neymar.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Number 22. Scholes. Coming on the field. Number 21.
Costa Curta.
Boston. Number 18.
Yeah.
Berbatov.
Marcelo.
Number 6.
And they can counter
Messi.
here.
Number
This is an
24.
adventurous run down that left-hand side.
Number 4.
DiMarco.
Tonali.
And it's Kaka. DiMarco. Cross flush. Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Iraq are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
That is good progress on the left. Now, can they get him away? Park Ji-sung receives it in a wide position. And they're back on the ball again. Diaz. Rodri. Park Ji-sung. Rodri. And it's Gerrard. He's a sharp little ball here. The pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alzara appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Diaz. And it's Son Heung-min. Diaz looking for the far post. That has been knocked clear. De Bruyne. That looks a decent ball. And here's Son Heung-min. Merino. First quarter of an hour gone. That's been cut out, well played.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And there's the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Merino. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min.
That's going in strongly.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Son Heung-min. Wriggles his way through, looking for the run. And Dijk wins the duel this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good strength. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Spread out to the left. And here's Diaz. And he lines up a cross. De Bruyne. Looking for a runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. Costa Curta. No, that's been intercepted. Son Heung-min. Rodri. Merino. Nicely spread. Well timed, excellent interception. Scholes. Now it's Son Heung-min. Gerrard. Timber. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Merino. Gerrard. Messi. Saliba calmly anticipates. De Bruyne. Oh, that's delightful. Koller was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Ekitike looking to be a menace in the final third. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Collar for Messi. Looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's beaten the last man. That's destined for the flank. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Messi. So, a temporary halt to the action. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Al-Zahra are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Looking for options for movement. Son Heung-min gets into a good position. Chance for a shot! De Bruyne.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mikel Merino was in no mood for any of that. Neuer clears without hesitation. Aims beyond the defence. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Ekitike makes a dash for it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. They've got to be quick to recover this. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Al-Zahra present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This for the lead. Save from Khan, and he's missed altogether.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good climb! And one more try! And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Collar being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Great vision. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Scholes, renowned for his long-range shooting. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. That's going wide left. It's Park Ji-soo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Tries to play it through. Crosses in. Oh, great leap! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 17, Luis Diaz. Number
And that
20,
interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi.
No
Number
breakthrough,
2,
and well into the second period. It is still anyone's
Coming on the
game.
field. Number
He's
15,
picked his way through.
Batistuta.
Raul.
Number 14,
Can he get on the end of this?
Number 18, Berbatov. Number 13, Raul.
Ekitike,
Number
forever
7,
the opportunist.
Akanji.
A sniff, that's all he needs.
Substitutions taking place.
Raul. So what can they make of this? Scholes. Knocks it into space. Costa Curta. That could spell trouble. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Here's found. Can he finish? Against the crossbar.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Neymar. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Son Heung-min. Nakamura is there to clear. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Al-Zahra really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Oh, that's fabulous. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Neymar. And that was nowhere near his best. Raul. That looks a cracking ball. And it's some sort of goal! Oh, wow! That's crazy! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper
3
then.
minutes added time.
Al-Zawra look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Really well played, he read that perfectly.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernail. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to
everybody,
lock
and
horns.
welcome to
This
today's
is
match.
football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Alzara with the corner, there first. They've played it short. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Israel have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Son Heung-min looking to pass their way up the pitch. Park Ji-sung. Scholes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Park Ji-sung proves just a little bit too strong. Goes down, but nothing given. Messi. Can he get it through? Diaz.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's had it taken off him. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. He's looking wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Diaz! That is decidedly lacking.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And claimed it back swiftly. He's in a great position here. Shot Cristiano Ronaldo! No, just not quite. Alzara have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Diaz.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tries one from range.
Bellingham made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Looking for a runner. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Oh, this is a terrific run. Son Heung-min couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Timber. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and it looks...
Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Costa Curta. Diaz is in a really good position out wide. And that's a throw-in. Somewhat off target. Mbappe. Olise. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Olise can so cleverly bypass the press. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Just past the 40th minute mark. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He has found the way through. And a chance! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Added time.
Takes the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, that's nice. Scholes plays the ball back. And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break.
And we come to you now with a quick request
So
for
there was the first
from our
half.
charity
Well,
fund,
I think it's been a
Shares in
fantastic
Football.
watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back on the way. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min running with intent. He's under a lot of pressure there. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Olise. Scholes. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min makes a dash for it. Costa Corta. Park Ji-sung. Mbappe. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Diaz. There will be a throw-in. And it's Scholes. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Son Heung-min! Oh, crossbar! Park Ji-sung. Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, great leap! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Schlotterbeck. Costa Corta. Diaz venturing down the left. Davids. Bellingham. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alzara have got it back and they'll have another go. Diaz is onto it in a flash. That pass isn't the best. Collar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Olise. Searching pass he's played there. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And this is Son Heung-min.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance for a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good ball over the top. Timber. Costa Curta. Aim forwards. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? Great ball, and he's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Messi. Number 20. Park Ji-sung. Number 17.
Spread it left.
Number 11. Son Heung-min. Coming on the
Greenish
field.
has the space
Number
to scheme.
15. Batistuta.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Raul. Number 14.
It's their second
Neymar.
corner of the game.
Number 23, Grealish. Number 24, Jamal. Substitution in progress.
Greenish plays it short. Well, that is one way to stop him. So, third corner of the game. Greenish with the short one. And the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Neymar fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Azar. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, super ball. Corner number 2 then. Shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Scholes. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Grealish. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
3 minutes added time.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That's going wide left. Good ball, good take. Well seen, saw that coming. Azar. That ball looks a good one. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
Please be reminded that
reflections
drinking
then,
is
Jim?
only allowed
Well,
in
a
the
decent
areas
draw,
shown on this
Peter,
map.
with a
Thank
good
you very
mix of
much for your
action and
cooperation.
plenty of talking points. And